Move this out, make this a bit bigger. Okay, let's have a look. So if it's jointly assessed, so we have a total income of 48 plus 25, 73,000. What is the standard rate cutoff point that's available? 51 plus 33. So together it is 51000 plus 33. So 84,000. So all of the 73,000 is taxable at 20%, which is 14,600, less the credits, which will give them a total liability then of 14,600 minus 7,500. So 7,100 is the first figure. So if we look at Tom and Mary, and we're going to just give them 42,000 each at the start. Okay, so they're going to be treated as two separate assessed individuals. So Tom has the first 42,000 at 20%, and then the balance is 6,000, and that's at 40%. 10,800, so 7,050. Mary has 25,000 at 20%. Sorry, I'm going to stop myself here because I'm gone wrong myself, because remember, Mary has only 25,000, so that's less than. So she's only able to have 25,000 here. Okay, will that make a difference? Because it's less than it's the amount of the lowest income. So it's 76, so it's not going to make any difference here, but that's something to watch, guys. With a jointly assessed couple, we have 51 up to 33 if the second spouse earns that. If not, it's restricted to the income of the second spouse. So apologies there, I made a mistake myself. But it won't make any difference to our calculation because they have 76 cut off, they have 73 income. But it might make a difference here. So we've 42,000 here. So the jointly assessed couple under separate treatment came in at 8,300. So now we have to reassess. So remember, Mary only has 25. Mary only has 25, but that's needed. So our standard rate cutoff point here, remember, she only can transfer a maximum of 9 across to Tom. So Tom can have his 51,000, but Mary will only have her 25, but that's all she needs over here. So they're going to retransfer it across. So in this case, Tom will get 48,000 and his is 5850. Mary will work out on her 25, that's all she needs. So now they have a reassessed calculation based on, and it's 7,100. Does that match it does, it matches up here. So we now have reassessed those correctly at the end of the year by transferring enough over here. So there was 9,000 transferred across to Tom, and that made him fall back under the 20% rate. As to single assessments, they have to remain the same. There's no recalculation here. So we have a 42 and our 6,000, 7,050. Sorry, have I that right? 40. No, sorry. Yeah, 42 and 6. That's correct, is it? That seems to be a bit high. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, and 25 over here. So their joint assessment, or sorry, their single assessment figure between the two of them is 8,300, but no further reassessment. So there's no further reassessment, whereas they got 8,300 here, but they're able to reassess themselves because Mary was able to transfer some across. So over here we had 42. And we're going to add on at least 9,000. So that's the max that can be added on. So 42 plus 9,000. So that's where the 51,000 is coming in, because there's a transfer of 9 across from Mary's side. But Mary is only left with 25. So that and that brought her in line then with the joint assessment. So that's effectively what the questions will be like. The joint assessment first, the separate assessment, and then how much can we transfer across, if any. And then we look at two separate treatments or separate separate treatments, as they call it, or single assessments, and there's no transfer between them. Okay, guys, so that's the solution to that. Just send them in if you have them done, and I'll have a look at them for you, just to make sure everybody's going right. So we won't have any homework for Wednesday night, but we will be working on these on Wednesday night. We'll be looking at the separate single, and we'll be looking at more budget comparisons. And the following Monday night then we will be looking at starting an assignment in Baldoyle on Monday the 15th.